All right, so now after we've played the verse and the pre-chorus type section twice through, we get to a little build-up section in the song. I'm assuming that everybody who's trying to follow this along at least knows the song well. If not, go back and listen to the song some so you know where we're at and where we're piecing things together. So anyway, this little build-up section is just a guitar player by itself with a little drummer in the back. And then the big drums come in, and he keeps doing that same pattern, that 5-0-3 from the intro. And after doing it twice with the drummer coming in with the kick drums, then we will switch to the distorted version of the exact same riff. All right, so now that riff is going to be the exact same as he starts singing, same verse, same thing, just with distorted tone. Now here, instead of doing this, this is when it gets different. This is when he starts they really start belting it out and the whole band kicks in. And that is going to basically be the same chord, C major, that we did that picking pattern on, but we're full blast distortion now. And so hold that previous chord and then just all downstrokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then switch to that minor chord from the previous verse as well. So you see they're using the same chords, they're just playing them a little bit differently in the right hand and have a lot of distortion on the tone. So we have this. Sorry, let's go on one more. Let's go over to instead of going to that G chord, we go to a G power chord to end it. And that is your first finger at the 3rd fret, your 5th fret on the 5th string played with your 3rd finger, then your pinky at the 5th fret 4th string. Just those 3 strings, and make sure you're muting with the bottom of your 1st finger, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd strings, and you just can just. Now that has kind of a little bit different feel to it. Just try to pick it up on the album. It's just an easy groove. It's not very hard to follow. So we have those from those heavy chords. It goes this. Okay, so the whole verse, now the heavy verse. Then it does all that again. All right, now we get to the heavy pre-chorus section, which remember we had a little turnaround before, but it's much easier this time. It's all power chords pretty much. So we have, and so after we get out of that second time playing through the verse, and we're down here on the G, we start doing this. And then we go. And then we switch, you move your second finger back, your first finger back to the 2nd fret on the 6th string, and then have your pinky at the 5th fret on the 5th string. Kind of an ambiguous chord, but it's a cool sound. All right, but it's a passing chord. So 2 on the 6th, 5th fret on the 5th string. Now we get to the actual pre-chorus. It's just 0 and 2. Big power chord. Just still doing that same rhythm. Down, 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 down. Then we move to the power chord on the 5th string, 2nd fret. So first finger at the 2nd fret, 5th string. 3rd finger at the 4th fret, 4th string. And then pinky at the 4th fret, 3rd string. And play those 3 strings together. Make sure you're muting all the strings around it. You can follow the power chord lesson on the side if you want to figure out how. Same rhythm there, and then move up 1 fret. So we have this. All right, and then we go back to the G, the 3rd fret power chord on the 6th string, and then moving down to that little go-between chord and go through those 3 power chords again. Now this time we're going to keep going up and add 1 more chord to the end of it, move up to the 5th fret, the same chord shape we've been moving up already. And that's it. So from coming out of the 2nd verse, we have that. I'll play this whole pre-chorus thing. Now here we go into it. Okay, then it basically just goes back into that verse thing again with the big build ending. All right, all we have left after this now is the solo.